Hey guys, today I'll be showing you how to install a aftermarket backup camera on a 2017 Dodge Ram. This one I have previously installed a 2-DIN JVC unit, which I left kind of prepared for that camera. If you haven't done that yet, I'll post the link to the video where I did this unit so you can do that. Otherwise, this one will be specifically for the backup camera. So yeah, let's get started. So what you're gonna do is, this panel here is a single piece, so panel removing tool. On the inside edge, go ahead and put that in and just pry it up. It's only clips holding that in place, and then work your way forward. So you can see there, one thing you're gonna do is press your e-brake down just to get a little bit of extra space. And from the back side or the front side of that kick panel, gonna slide it back nice and gently. You know, see it slide right off. There's no bolts, there's nothing else on it other than these clips. So nice and gentle, and we got that off. Okay, now we got the trim panel off. Our video cable is the corner there. So now we will be able to lift the carpet here to be able to fish our video cable down to the bottom here. So now this one does not have a grommet that I can use to fish that video cable through, so I'll be making my own. So again, we can grab this carpet, pull it back, fish that cable through there. You can see here there's this little metal here, so I'll be using just what's clear over here to drill right at the bottom of it. So there is our opening for the grommet. So you can see I did it about a 45-degree over to the left of where the emergency brake line is. So there's going to be a nice clean spot. So I'll now get my grommet, fish the video cable through it, and then put it on there. Another thing you want to do is put some rust inhibitor, as it's called, to prevent any rust from building up on that opening there. So anyways, I'll get that done, and then I'll show you what it looks like afterwards. Alright, there is our grommet. See there, sitting there nice and flush. So now we're done that. So now let's let me put this down here. And then we're gonna there. So now we're gonna fish our video cable through. I'll just grab that and just push it straight through. Just like there is our wire fed through there. Put some tape here so it holds it kind of in place there. I don't have the right silicone right now, mine dried out, but I'm gonna go get some before I put it all back, and then just fill this top side of that grommet with that silicone. Always we're done here. Put this down. Now I'll show you the bottom side of the truck where I started running the wire. Okay, here we're at the bottom of the truck. This is your emergency wire that I was talking about. We're gonna ahead and put some split loop on that wire there. Zip tie it along here and over this way. So the wire's inside here, but what you don't want to do is put it on the cable itself, because that's going to be moving when you put your emergency brake on or off. So what I'll be doing is, if I can get the camera to focus there, is fish it to the top here and move it all the way down to the back. Alright, so we are going to be running the wire here. Remember, it's coming off the driver's side there, as you can see on top of the e-brake line, and run it up and over here, and it's coming right there. Zip tie, and run it over here, trying to run it as straight as possible so that the cable will reach. So now it's running up along here, and there's another zip tie there. I will put another one here so that it stays nice and flat there. And then yeah, I'll continue on. So there is the light. I'm not sure you can see it there, but it's coming over from that side. and it's right there, as you can see it moving. So run it up and over. It's right there. Let's have it zip tied on the other side by the fuel line. Comes up and over, zip tie there, coming over by the spare tire. Okay, we've got the cable all the way to the back. It's this one here. There's our video input there. The one there, that's your one of your license plate lights. If you want to change those out, you can. They're easy access. But anyways, the cable's there. All right, now that we got the wires all run to the back, there's the video cable along with the power cable. There's the other side for the camera side, and we'll see there. I ran the video cable through there, zip tied part of the camera cable to the top here. I tested with the tailgate down, so that will never interfere with that, so don't have to worry about pinching any cables. And there's the camera itself. So last thing we need to do is power up the camera. So there's two methods of doing that. One is to go to the backup lamp and power through there, and I'll show you a much easier and faster way. So if you get video cable that has this red wire on it, you can use that to power your camera. So both ends of the video cable that you have to run from the front to the back of your vehicle should have that wire. At the front where your radio is, you can tap into the red of the radio harness. So that'll send power to the back side here, and here is the power cable for the camera. So all you gotta do is connect the red of that harness to that red wire of the video cable, and that will power your camera. You don't have to worry about the ground. You can see there where I cut it off and I put some shrink tube on it, because it will be grounded through the video cable. So that's all you need. So all we're gonna do now, as you can see there, I have it connected already through there. All we gotta do is connect the power to the power adapter of the camera and the video cable, and that's all we'll need. So the camera, there's the two. So one will go to the video, of course, and the other one to the power harness, and that's all you need. Again, I will show you how to run it to that side if you want to do it that way. Right, so now to gain access to the this is the driver's side light. There's two T25 screws you got to remove, those two there. So let's get those off. One there. Second one, the light should just slide out. There's a couple clips on the outside of the light. Otherwise, you just pull straight back like that. So there's a reverse bulb light that will be using the two wires for. I took the housing off because it will be easier for me to work on it than having it in the way. To get the top plug off, if you look at the bottom, there's this little clip you gotta slide back, this red one. Once you slide that back, then you'll be able to press on that little tab here to remove the connector. So anyways, that's what we're gonna do. So now, if I'll be able to show you here, there's the harness here, and it gives us direct access to the bottom. So we'll be peeling back these two wires so we can tap into them, and then we're fishing our two wires that go to the camera through the bottom here. So all our connections. So now I'm gonna do is just grab all these ones and zip them up here to where the video cable came from, or this other harness here. So that way it's completely out of the way, away from your spare tire in case you need to bring that down, and nice and clean. So that'll be that. So I'll finish zip tying that, and now we can go test out the camera. For reference, when I show you the view from the inside the vehicle on the monitor, for reference, as you can see there's a tripod There's about a foot and a half of distance between the bumper and where the tripod would be. Okay, so we're all done. Now we're gonna test out the camera. So make sure you have your head unit to the rear camera interrupter when you do this, so that way it puts into that input as soon as you put it in reverse. And there is our camera, all working, all looks good. I put my tripod there as a reference, you can see it there. Make sure you angle your camera and then kind of test this out with something like this. Of course, while you're not moving, so you have an idea how close you will get to your vehicle or objects before you hit them. But anyways, that's how you install a backup camera in a 2017 Dodge Ram. Any questions, comments, let me know. Thanks for watching.